What I love about God is that he's merciful. God says that mercy triumphs over judgment. God loves your husband equally as much as he loves you. Even if he hasn't done right, even if he stepped out of marriage, even if he doesn't talk to you right, God still loves him as much as he loves you. So while you're sitting over there saying, oh, well, God gonna get him, I know that's why God tearing him up. That ain't God. That's the consequences of his action. But God loves him. And you got to understand, you have children. If you don't, you have people in your life that you love. And no matter what they do, you're going to still love them. God still loves your husband. So while you're trying to pray curses on him, you're heaping curses on yourself. Because the word of God says a causeless curse cannot land. So you with this attitude, he ain't going to tell me what to do. I'm not a slave. Don't no man tell me what to do. See, that's the challenge. Because God did not tell your husbands to tell you to submit. He told you to submit to him. And when you don't, you're in error. You're in rebellion. So what's the solution? Get on your knees first and repent. Say, Lord, forgive me. See, the thing about, oh, thank you, Jesus. What I love about God is that he's merciful. God says that mercy triumphs over judgment. He's so merciful. He doesn't want you to be condemned. He doesn't want you to spend eternity in hell. He wants you to spend eternity with him. He doesn't want you to keep outside of his will and his purpose.
And I heard a few women say something like this. Foolishness. Talking about trying to weaponize. They weaponize everything. And this is just another extension. Oh, he gonna get you because he don't play about me. No, he's not. No, he's not at all. See what he did? Like she said, that's just a consequence of his action. Anybody that did that would probably have a consequence for their action. Not necessarily because of you. Are you okay?
The things that I hear them say is, after I married her, she changed. So when I heard this lady saying, we have to do all of this to get a man and keep ourselves this way and be in the dating scene and flirting and all of this, because that's not a part of who you are. So why don't you just be what you are and accept the man that comes to you as you naturally are? They typically don't want him.
Why?
Because he doesn't represent the image that they have for themselves in their mind. So I'm going to perform this thing. So now he marries you thinking that you keep yourself up all the time, that you cook, and all of the things that these ladies do. And then all of a sudden, soon as they get the ring, it's like, I don't do this. This is, I can relax, child. I don't have to do this anymore. And so I hear this a lot from men. But hearing this woman say this, and she said, I'm tired of performing femininity. Nobody told you to perform it.
Actually women who are now calling men predators if they want to date a woman from a different country.
In other cultures, a lot of women are more submissive.
Yeah, they're pervy.
Men are traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education. It's because they want a woman who is dependent on
That's why. And this whole thing is so offensive and ignorant because basically what they're saying is that if a woman is not from the US and she's not woke, then she is uneducated, she doesn't have opinions of her own, and she can't be outspoken. And that's why men go for her. So the Western women think they are superior because they are empowered and awake, right? It's the women from other countries who are educated and can be just as outspoken and have opinions and actually can still look normal, which a lot of people hear.
Gay.
Lay.
Lay. Gay.
Way.
Way. Gay.
Guy.
Guy. Gay.
Yes.
Gas. Gay.
Pay.
Pay. Gay.
Gup.
Gap. Gay.
Ray.
Ray. Gay.
Gay.
Gay. If you need neon sign like this, check out the link in our bio. Just enter the text you need and you will see the price. Our neon sign have C and UL certifications with a 2-year warranty. Click the link in our bio for pricing and follow LC sign.
New data just shattered one of the most pervasive feminist myths. Men are more open-minded than the women who claim to teach tolerance. In fact, men are more tolerant of their political enemies than women are of their political allies. The FIRE 2026 College Free Speech rankings reveal that across nearly every ideology, men scored higher in tolerance for both left and right-wing speakers. Women, by contrast, clustered near the bottom left of the chart, less tolerant overall, and particularly hostile towards right-leaning speech. The data exposes a paradox at the core of our cultural moment. The very people who preach inclusivity are the least willing to tolerate difference. Sociologically, this may be the natural outcome of what Helen Andrews calls the Great Feminization, the demographic and psychological transformation of our institutions as women and feminized men come to dominate them. As workplaces, universities, and media organizations have become majority female, the values once confined to family life, care, protection, and harmony, have become the guiding ethos of public life. What was once the nurturing instinct of the home has become the governing principle of the state. Institutions now operate like moral daycares, treating citizens not as autonomous adults, but as infants in need of emotional safety. Speech that causes discomfort is redefined as harm, disagreement becomes violence, and those who challenge the narrative are cast as predators. Evolutionary psychology helps explain why. For most of human history, women's survival depended on protecting the vulnerable and maintaining social cohesion. That instinct still shapes moral reasoning today. Psychologists call it moral triage, the subconscious sorting of society into infants, or the oppressed, caregivers, the moral class, and predators, the dissenters. Once this lens takes hold, persuasion is replaced by protection and argument by ostracism. The irony, of course, is staggering. Men, long caricatured as aggressive, intolerant, and oppressive, are by the numbers more tolerant of opposing views than women. The tolerance movement, born of empathy, has become a kind of sentimental authoritarianism, a regime of enforced care that smothers the very freedoms it claims to defend. The FIRE data confirms what Andrews describes on a civilizational scale. When feminine norms rule, truth gives way to emotional safety, debate gives way to consensus, and tolerance becomes a tool of control. The tragedy is not that women entered public life, it's that public life adopted the psychology of the nursery.
Men, typically, but not always, see a friendliness signal as flirtation. So they often misinterpret, which is why they're so scared. A man's like, did I get a signal? Should I go now? For women, if you are into someone, it's going to take a lot of very clear signals. Dr. Monica Moore measured this. She found that even just 2 or 3 flirty glances across the room, not enough. You know how many they needed to do? 17. You got to be into it because they're missed. A man might be, is she into me? I don't want to approach. I don't want to be rejected. So give them a gift. Clear signaling. Angle your body towards them. No matter where you are in the room, your body and your toes are angled right towards them. You're giving lots of flirty glances. You're holding and then you're leaving. You're holding and then you're leaving. Like that's how we're doing it. 17.
Taking it all. Come back. Brilliant.
Your Royal Highness, shall I fetch you your favorite delicacy? Behold, my lord, thy favorite, 0 sugar cherry Coca-Cola. I failed! I could pour special of it. These things Coca-Cola. My lord, may I give you a foot bath?
Go back to your room.
Back to my stable, you mean? No. Oh, my liege, welcome home. I am here, your humble servant, here to serve you. Here to ensure no other peasant bothers you today.
You are a peasant, and you bother me.
Do you love me?
No.
Watched my husband go from a boy to a man when I started to be his wife and not his mother. And I think this generation of women don't know how to speak to the prince, so they speak to the fool.
Ooh, see, it's spitting fire right there. Now I'm going to do a little twist on it. It's not about women not knowing how to speak to the kings or the princes in them. It's about us, women and men. You know, men struggle with this too. Men are treating women like little girls sometimes. Women are treating men like little boys, and then they're wondering, I don't want a man I need to mother. Just stop mothering him. You don't have to mother him. No one said you have to mother him. Just like to the men out there, no one said you have to protect her from every possible emotion. Your girlfriend's got to feel emotions too. She's got to feel stuff. It's not your job to make sure that she doesn't experience any sort of challenge in her life. It's your job to be there for each other when you're struggling, but not to enable each other's own weaknesses. And I agree with her. Most of us haven't been taught how to do this. Most of us haven't been taught how to speak in a lovingly straight way to each other about something that's difficult but important. We're too busy worried about how we're going to look. We're too busy protecting the other person's feelings, treating them like a boy, treating them like a girl. This might be one of the most important skills to develop if you want to have great relationships. All my content is about promoting personal responsibility, not complaining about what the other person's doing. What can I do that makes a difference? What can I do that makes a difference? What a valuable question to ask. Not how can I control them, not how can I change them. What can I be responsible for in terms of how I participate in this relationship? You take that on, you're going to have power every day of the week. If you want help taking that on, you want support, find out about my coaching program. Comment or DM me LOF.
These modern women are so misguided, they don't quite know how to use their words. A lot of modern women they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to communicate. They're going to therapy to learn how to do something, they're paying to learn how to do it, and they still don't know how to do it. And then they get out, and because they have therapy, you know, sometimes people go to, it's slipping my mind, community service. And because they know that person is looking at them and saying, even though you really didn't do anything, I'm still going to sign your form. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, I want to do something for y'all. Well, you can do something for me right now and do your community service. Your community service. But they don't do that. They don't do it because they didn't want to do it in the first place. They didn't want to learn anything. They don't feel like they were wrong about it. Oh, the judge just gave me a bad end of the deal. Well, the video says differently. That's how modern women are. This is how they act. They go through therapy, and then when they get out, they still don't know how to do it. They just went through it so somebody could sign off on it. And then they saying to men, well, you should learn how to do this. You should learn how to say this. You should say it this way. Just basically bits and nuggets that they've heard in therapy, and they still don't really understand fully what the therapist was saying. The therapist was actually talking about them, but they applied to a man.
I'm a CEO of a quite profitable IT company. Oh, I did some recruiting. The whole thing is girls are usually quite lazy. They're just not that good programmers. Sorry, but that's true, honestly. They just don't want to get their hands dirty to do the job. And when I tried to do some recruiting, I intentionally wanted to recruit women. And at the end, I failed to do so. Do you want to know why? Because most of those girls were usually just cheating, and they were just not good programmers. At the end, I had to recruit boys. And that's why I think the whole talk about let's recruit more women is bad, because at the end, you're recruiting worse programmers. At the end, your company is going to suffer. You're gonna lose some money. I honestly don't see girls staying up until late at their office and working that often. No, it's usually boys staying there. Why? I don't know.
As a man, never, ever let your guard down. Never fully trust a woman as a man.
Of course not. I mean, I don't even trust you. You're a black woman with golden brown hair. That doesn't make sense. Guess you're lying about what you are. Women need to sit down and be silent. You are the follower. You were put here on earth to follow and to assist, not to lead. When you're left to your own devices, you are quite a dangerous narcissistic character. You can look at the data and see it's quite sad what you all do. Dying on the surgeon's table. Recently, there was a woman who passed away from getting butt injections. So concerned about how strangers look at her butt cheeks when she's walking around the planet Earth. And look at you, paint all over your face, like some sort of a clown. Human beings are not supposed to have paint covering their faces. You're not supposed to have paint on you like you're a car or some kind of an object, clogging your pores and covering over your true beauty. So no, of course, I don't trust women. I certainly don't trust you. You drew on your eyebrows and they nearly connect. And you cover over your lips, which probably are blemished because of the sick things you've done in your life. You cover over the scarring on your lips with lipstick and various other things. No, of course I don't trust you. And I'd also like to be clear that the weak males who follow women and say, oh, Marquette, but she's telling the truth. It doesn't matter. She needs to be silent and sit down. And for the weak males who are the reason that we are in this situation, just know, when the revolution pops off, hand me the spear. You're about to think I'm Shaka Zulu because you will be taken care of. Yeah, so let me be very clear. Women don't speak up, they don't lead, they don't argue, they don't share or promote ideas. They play the background, they follow their man, they obey their father, whatever man is leading them. They're not supposed to be on social media. They're not supposed to be out front. Women inherently do not have self-esteem. Marco, what do you mean? Well, that's why they get the implants and the lip injections and the fake eyelashes and the fake hair color, the fake, all of it. They don't have self-esteem. Their self-esteem comes from the certainty that a man gives them, their father or their husband, when they're mentally well, which increasingly is rare. So it is not right that a being that is deeply narcissistic should be out leading and sharing ideas. That's not their role.
Is the entire world of single women dating the exact same man? Definitely looks like that's a possibility. At least in this entire town, all of these girls are apparently dating this one guy named Bryce, because Briley posts this picture saying, posting my ex situationship because I miss him, and what's he gonna do about it? Well, Briley, apparently the whole town, because she made that post less than a week ago. We're counting up into the 30s of women all posting their pictures with your boy Bryce. We really apparently had this girl Chloe fooled. And also Briley, and there was, I think, a Gemma, and maybe a Stephanie. Honestly, the more pictures I see of this guy, I'm wondering if he even has a job at this point. There are so many girls with pictures of this man. It really does start to get quite damning as you scroll through the comments. Good for the ones who are sticking by him and saying that even though they know that there's at least 20 to 30 other women actively talking to Bryce, he's still the best. Definitely keeping the world entertained right now. Because this is everyone who isn't actively dating Bryce in the comments, or they're like this right now. This man has the audacity to post stuff like this and this. Ladies, you have officially been warned about the guy named Bryce. And you know what, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and warn the boys too. Because as long as your boy Bryce is out there, apparently no one's safe. If you choose to keep talking to him, just know that you are playing ball at your own risk. Because as more pictures come out, those of us just sitting in the audience keep gasping the same thing. But you know what? We are going to keep our mouths shut. Except for all of us in the comment section, because we are all now worried that maybe we too have pictures with Bryce. Raise your hand if you've ever felt personally victimized by Bryce. The entire comment section. Bryce, every time he sees a girl, apparently. Damn, Bryce, easy as all hell. Her every time there's a new photo comment.
I'm not entertained. Who you see move this efficiently? Who? Look at the turnaround. I'm making this happen same day. This is Amazon Prime. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting that kitty to me.
This is the kind of stuff that is repulsive to me. Bragging about bagging a girl that you didn't have to do anything for. Like, it's disgusting to me. And also comparing women to inanimate objects by using women in an example that involves Amazon Prime. This is also why I don't accept things like drink dates and all that, because 9 times out of 10, how he was talking is how he views you. And it's also very much a red flag for him to offer drinks on the first date and then him saying shit about getting sex. He's trying to get you drunk. He's an R word. This is just something that should not be happening at all. And then later on in his video, he was talking about if she doesn't accept your little drink request just onto the next baddie and she's just not feeling you like that. No, a man could be fine and I'm still not accepting a drink date. I don't know your last name. I don't want to be on 48 Hours, First 48, Dateline, American Monster, True Crime on YouTube. I don't want to be on any of those things because I wanted to go out with a man so bad that I went out with him without knowing his last name to go get drinks. Like, it's never that serious. And this is why you should vet men before you do anything with him, because he's clearly not trying to do nothing with you but just have sex. But people are still going to accept drink dates. It makes no sense to me.
Your entire face is repulsive to me. I see why you so nosy with your strong nose. And you a bitter woman looking like Ursa trying to speak on me? It's always some mid-pack that you would not touch with a 10-foot pole that would try to speak down on you. All of a sudden now an attractive man who can get women to show up to dates on the same day for drinks, he's the R-word? You can't take women for walks or coffee dates because that's too low effort. Dinner dates are too intimate. You offer a girl a picnic date, that's too romantic. Now all of a sudden in 2026, gentlemen, you offer a girl drinks, that makes you the R-word. That's why women aren't taken seriously, even when it comes to allegations, because you'll sit here and as a black woman, speak to a black man like myself and make these type of heinous allegations. It's so funny to me, because at the end of the day, you still gonna be mid, nobody trying to holler at you, and guess what, me? I still got endless baddies gonna pull up on me. Regardless, same day, Amazon Prime is coming to my doorstep, dummy. Trust my baddies only.
When a woman asks what you looking for, let me cook. Fellas, never tell a woman what you're looking for, because when you tell a woman what you're looking for, she'll be what you're looking for until she get what she wants. Fellas, what you have to understand is women are great pretenders and women are great actresses, so they can persuade you to believe anything. So when a woman asks you what are you looking for, whether it's text message, phone call, or on a dating site, this is how you respond. So when a woman asks you, what are you looking for? This is how you respond. To be honest with you, I'm not looking for anything at the moment. I'm just waiting on that special someone to find me. But we can spend some time together. We can get to know each other, see if we vibe, have a connection, or have something in common, and see where it goes. And if it leads to some more, it leads to some more. That's how you respond when a woman asks you what you're looking for, because when you answer that question, and depending on what answer you give her, you're going to change the whole dynamic of how she chooses to deal with it. And by you giving her the answer that I just gave you guys, that's going to put the ball in her court to put her best foot forward. You live your life the way you want to live your life and let a woman get in where she fit in. Either she can fall in line or get left behind. But you have a lot of dudes out here that be saying, oh, I'm looking for something casual. But when a woman asks them what they're looking for, they be like, well, the same thing you looking for, instead of just keeping it a buck with the woman, letting her know, hey, look, I'm just looking for something casual, nothing serious. Man, you should not care if a woman not want to talk to you or not. It's 5 billion women on this planet. Why do you care if she want to deal with you or not? If she don't, so what? And fellas, you need to understand, when you play by a woman's rules, it never works out in your favor, because all you showing her is you have no backbone, you have no self-respect, you have no self-worth. And I'm going to close with this. Real game is telling her the truth and letting her decide if she wants to stay or go. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that follow button. If you're struggling with confidence and you don't know where to start, get my ebook, Unshakable Confidence. The link is in the bio.
How could a man start to learn to take the lead in his relationship? You start by not asking so many questions. Where do you want to go? What's for dinner? Should I take the baby? What's going on? The thing is, men think that's being considerate. But neurologically, when you outsource every decision, her brain switches into masculine mode, problem-solving mode, into the prefrontal cortex of her mind. Stress responses rise and her nervous system starts to scan for safety. And when she's in management mode, she's in masculine mode. So subconsciously, she starts to lead and she can't relax. A man of integrity decides, we're going to dinner at 7. I'll take the baby, you go and rest. Here is the plan. Even if it's imperfect, decisiveness lowers her stress. Leadership creates safety. Safety helps her soften. And this is how you can start to lead directly today in your relationship.
The fastest way to lose a good man isn't cheating. It's becoming his biggest source of stress instead of his peace. Men don't leave because someone prettier comes along. They leave because home becomes harder than the outside world. When a man is dealing with work pressure, financial stress, and the way to providing, he needs one place where he can breathe. That place should be you. Many women forget this. They compete with their man. Instead of complimenting him, they challenge every decision, question his leadership, and turn conversations into debates. That's not partnership. That's exhausting. A man doesn't need you to be his therapist or his mother. He needs you to be his woman. Soft where the world is hard, warm where everything else is cold, loyal when everyone else is conditional. When a woman makes home a place of strength and peace, when she needs him, desires him, and chooses him daily, a man doesn't even see other women, not because he can't, but because nothing outside competes with what he has at home. Loyalty isn't a promise, it's a reality you create. If your man is distant, ask yourself, are you adding to his peace or his problems? Make home his sanctuary, or watch him find peace somewhere.
There's only two reasons that men and women differ. One is cultural, the other is biological. And if you minimize the cultural differences, you maximize the biological differences. So, I know everyone's shocked when they hear this. This isn't shocking news. People have known this in the scientific community for at least 25 years. And it's been replicated in the last month 3 times in 3 separate samples, including in Science, which is the world's greatest scientific magazine by a large margin. And it isn't a small effect, it's a huge effect. So, for example, on average, men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people. And that's actually the biggest difference we know of psychologically between men and women. So you imagine that in order to become an engineer, look, obviously not everyone becomes an engineer. You have to have a particular temperamental proclivity to become an engineer. You have to be extraordinarily interested in things rather than people. Well, most of those people are men. And if you want to become a nurse, well, then you have to be much more interested in people than you are in things. And most of those people are women.
The reason why Black men loves Asian women is because we share a similar upbringing and culture. You know, the strict parents, the family comes first, the respect is non-negotiable, you eat together, you sacrifice together. Like, the upbringing hits different, but the value, almost identical. So I interviewed 3 of my guy friends just to get a clear insight on why they love Asian women. And they sent me a bunch of voice notes, as you can see on the screen. And they pretty much all said the same thing. So I'm just going to break it down to you guys. So from listening to the voice note, I just kind of broke it down and put it on my notes. And I'm just going to put it here. And I'm just going to read it to you guys. Asian woman knows how to make a man feel appreciated. There's something about them that's so loving and nurturing. It brings out a real feminine side. It's the gentle friendliness with them. They love their family and knows how to take care of you, and very soft-spoken. They're so reserved, they keep to themselves but have a loving presence around them. My friend said one thing to me and it literally caught me off guard. I'm like, okay, damn. He said, and I quote, "It doesn't feel like I'm in love with a man. It feels like I'm in love with a woman, and it shows a good representation of how women should be." And I think that's actually the deeper thing here. In a world where femininity gets mocked, softness gets taken advantage of, Asian women just never stopped being that anyway. Not because we're submissive, not because we're a type or a trend or someone's fantasy, but because of that gentleness, that loyalty, that quiet strength is generally in the culture.
And you see, this is what men are looking for. What do we have in common? Okay, that's our basis for building. All right, how can I help? Okay, so we can be on the same team. They're looking for connection points, right? And it's, okay, we were, so this could be seen as, okay, well, we had the same upbringing. Oh man, that's crazy. And it's just a surface level connection point. Now, you can say, the man's like, oh man, if I can connect with her on the surface and she's cute, what else can she do? So he's exploring, and now he's trying to see, and now he's asking questions. And the more questions he asks, and the more he explores, oh man, we got that in common too. Oh shoot, this might be the new homie. This might be the new friend. Oh, I think I might like this girl. Modern women stay surface level. Women who actually think can go deeper. They have different levels to them. And a lot of these modern women wonder why they can't get a high value man. Oh, well, I'm pretty. I wore the right dress. I did the look 17, 18 times. Why didn't he not pay attention? because he can see in your eyes your surface level. It's not going to come, nothing's going to come out of the conversation with you. You're just going to, even though you might wait until later, you're just going to ask him for money, and you're going to ask him to pay for your trip, and you're going to ask him to pay your rent. So he let you go as a 10, and he went over to the 7 over here and started talking to her. She had a nice dress on too. And it looked like, from what he was observing, she could work the room, or if she's kind of shy, when people talk to her, she was pleasant in the interactions. Maybe 2 people came up to her the entire night, and she was just kind of standing there looking pleasant. Hey, how you doing? Oh no, I actually work over here, this. Yeah, it's really fun. Might be a 5-10 minute interaction, but she was pleasant in that small space. While you're going around making superficial connections, which is great, you use them to network. He's not necessarily looking for that, right? Fantastic with you networking. He might say, well, I have the network. This is my network, so I don't necessarily need that. I just need somebody when I have these sorts of events to be pleasant. So when people come up to her, she can hold a conversation for 5 or 10 minutes. They go off and do their thing. And really, if she's uncomfortable holding conversations, she said, you know what? I can go in that kitchen and I can bring out these hors d'oeuvres. Hey, you want to know? Okay, how y'all doing? How's it? Is everybody good on drinks? And that is enough for her. That's enough. By day, she's chilling at the house, watching the kids. She might do a couple of Target runs. Who knows? Whatever she feel like, just as long as she's taking care of the house. When we have these sorts of events, she's going and she's helping where she can. You know, she found a babysitter, or she sent the babies to our parents. She knows how to maneuver in my world. I already have the structure and everything built out. She knows how to maneuver in it. This is what men are looking for. They might not be ultra rich. They might not be ultra wealthy, but this is what they're looking for you to get inside their world and their structure and start, oh, I can do this, I can do that. Find things to do to be busy and to improve the life for the both of you.
Cancel your meeting. I had a terrible day, and you need to stay with me.
I have a board meeting in 40 minutes. It's locked in.
So my feelings don't matter to you at all? Wow.
Your feelings matters. But my schedule is not a therapy show.
Whatever happened to happy wife, happy life?
Let's audit that phrase. That is a slogan for men who buy peace by sacrificing their purpose.
I'm just asking for a compromise.
Canceling a high-stakes negotiation because of a mood swing is not a compromise. It is an emotional penalty, and I don't pay penalties. I am building an empire that funds this lifestyle. I need a partner who supports the mission, not a dependent who competes with it. I will be back at 8. Manage your emotions until then.
She says, we are smarter when we listen to black women. Not because all black women are right, but because all black women deserve to be heard. Right? And when we're so caught
Stop
up
the tape right there.
in a pot in the
Stop the tape right there. There's a sister on social media. Matter of fact, we're talking in the back channel. You two brothers know her. You know who I mean. She goes by the name of Taylor Chandler. Okay. The sister had a run-in with Dr. Tressie McMillan Cottom last week, wherein Dr. Cottom, after seeing Miss Taylor's video clips on Instagram discussing the documented problem that black women have with their weight and how that impedes their success in the mating market, which is the bedrock of a community. You can't have a community if you don't have couples. That's how it starts. Couples get together, they have children. Other couples get together, they have children. Other couples get together and they have children. Pretty soon you have a community. Dr. Tressie McMillan Cottom saw the sister on Instagram and felt a way about it
We cannot be friends. If this is who you are, you're a man. It took me years to finally accept this concept, because at some point, we need to be mature and honest about this. Men and women cannot be friends. There is no friendship between a man and a woman. Boys and girls can be friends. If you are under the age of 20, go be friends with whoever you want. But as soon as you turn 20, let's be serious.
Do you remember that look? Huh? Why didn't you just wait? What happened? I like that. Okay, nice, nice. Good, good. Yeah. Straight back. Keep it going. All the way. It's Sasha. Yeah, amazing.
What an incredible video. This is the gym culture that we all love to see. I mean, how many times have we seen these influencers filming themselves in the gym that would take a situation like this and turn it into, that old man is staring at me, he's a gym creep. Or, look at me, I'm so special and important and better than everyone because somebody looks at me in the gym. But not Georgie. She knows that that man is looking at her because he's impressed by her. He admires her and she's grateful for it. Enough to take the time to teach him, to work out with him. That's what we need more of. So thank you, Georgie. Everyone go show her some love. If there's anybody in the fitness space that deserves millions and millions of followers and all of our support, it's this incredible young woman. Have a great week, everyone.
You want to have a relationship with someone? You want someone around you can trust? You want someone around you can tie your life to in this way that weaves a rope? You want someone you can grow old with? You want someone to be a mother for your children, assuming you want children? And if you don't want children, well, you probably will. And if you don't, you're either deluded or immature. And you might say, well, no, the planet has too many people on it. It's like, yeah, whatever. Good luck with that. Every single one of your ancestors reproduced in an unending procession lasting 3.5 billion years. And they're all wrong, and you're right. I don't think so. The terrifying thing is, and women should know this, it's like, the guys that are just out for a good time, they're not much fun. And they're a lot worse than you think. And the worst of them are so much worse than you think that if you ever got to look inside their mind, you would never recover. And I'm not saying that lightly. It's not pleasant. Like, the worst of terrible people are so bad. I'm not making this up. Most people who have post-traumatic stress disorder don't have it because they were hurt. They have it because they encountered someone who wanted to hurt them, right? And so it was that glimpse of that malevolence that fractured them. It wasn't, people can go through all sorts of horrible things and not be traumatized. You know, a terrible illness, terrible pain, an accident. You wait till you tangle with someone who's malevolent. Boy, you will not be the same person afterward, assuming you manage to put yourself back together at all.
Guys, I just want you to understand, you should only have women who know Jesus Christ around you. Any other woman will literally destroy your empire, break you down, and take you off course. But when you have women around you that know Jesus Christ, you become the ultimate team, really with the same mindset, same goals, same aspirations, same mission for everything, okay? And that's everyone around you, even this black man right here. You become a good team, work together, go hard together, and everything just fits together. And the best part is, since we all know Jesus Christ, our lives are all in his hands, and he brought us around for a reason. There's nothing in life that comes up to chance. Everything comes by the will of God. How he ordains it, you follow him, he makes it happen, and it comes through in the most and best beautiful way ever. So always align with people who know Jesus Christ. If they don't, it doesn't matter what they have, what money they have, cars, whatever, they will lead you astray. And there is nothing in this world worth more than a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, because he saves you for eternal life. Hello.
Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. No, I actually wanted to approach you. I was wondering if you have a boyfriend.
Oh, I
or a husband.
don't.
You don't? What's your name?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Julian.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm gonna be honest. Your body looks very amazing. I like going to the gym, so I just want to compliment you on that.
Oh, thank you so much. How old are you?
26.
Oh my god, I'm too old for you.
No, you're not. How old are you?
35.
That's okay. We can work that out. I'm a grown adult. I got my own stuff. I mean, we can go out on a date. We can see where we go from there. If you'd be up for it. If that's okay. You from Austin?
No, I just moved here back in December.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Austin's a great place. I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay.
I moved here 6 months ago.
Wow.
What do you like to eat?
Oh, I like everything. Sushi.
Okay.
Mexican,
Do you like
anything.
Do you like barbecue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, can I grab your number or
Yeah,
Instagram?
absolutely. Instagram might be easier.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Ultimately, yeah. Do you want kids one day? Or is that more of a question I should ask later?
Definitely. Just not at this point in my life. Just
Okay.
not at like this point.
What do you do? What do you do for?
I am a chemist.
Really?
In a laboratory.
Wow, that's okay. That's awesome.
What about
Okay.
you?
I actually been doing social media for like 5 years. I'm a streamer.
Okay.
That's what's in nowadays. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, be your own boss.
Oh, that's amazing though. Chemist. Wow. Okay.
Oh, I don't want to work.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yes, but
you have a
definitely
beautiful, you have a beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you. So do you. It's nice to meet you. I'll accept your
Okay.
request when I get
All
done.
right. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you.
Oh,
I just
okay,
wanted to approach you. You get your coffee.
Okay, thank you so much. It was so nice
All
to
right.
meet
You too. Bye.
Leave her alone, Julie. Leave her alone. She's a good woman. I actually don't know that. I don't know who she is, so I can't say. But you better be careful. You say she's a chemist. She might concoct something. She might mix something up, whip something up, and put something on you.
There's this interesting concept, and it's that if you do not understand the purpose of a device, it's probably because you do not need that device.
She is 100% right. And you know what they say, when you know better, do better. And that's what I tried to do yesterday. That was 100% on me, totally my bad, and I'm sorry. Won't happen again. I didn't know what mobility rings were up until yesterday. Didn't know what that gadget was for up until yesterday. I thought it was something you just bought off a gadget website that opened your drinks up. So, my bad. I'm sorry. Had no clue it was for people with disabilities. When people started getting in my comment section and educating me and learning me up on it, I took it down because that's not what I stand for. I would never knowingly make fun of somebody with a disability at all. So please accept my apology. Won't happen again. And I want to thank you, ma'am, for being a voice for people that need it. World needs more people like you, and I appreciate you. If you ever need anything, holler at me. Y'all have a good one.
Good for you. Accountability. Take the video down. My bad. Boom. That's the end of that. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Now continue on with the jokes.
You're going to miss out on an intentional man by comparing your man to a performative one. You are looking at a bouquet of flowers that come from a florist, a local florist, or maybe a local grocery store that your man brought to you intentionally simply because he knew you loved flowers, and you're comparing your bouquet to the man who gave his woman flowers that he bought from Bouquets by Brie, right? Because he's on social media, he know what's post worthy, and he knows that his woman will perform that post and brag on him. So he did it performatively. Your man did it intentionally because he only did it for you. He didn't do it for the audience, he didn't do it for your followers, and he didn't do it for the applause, but he did it with intention. And because he did not get your flowers from Bouquets by Brie that come with a big old 100 bouquet of roses with the black paper on it, you feel like he's bare minimum. You feel like you're settling for less, when the reality is intention beats performance every single time. And this is the problem with social media. You compare what's real to what's performed. And me, I'm in a relationship with a man who's offline. He's not performative at all. So anything that he does that's kind for me, he does it for me. He couldn't care less if I posted it or not. He doesn't need the recognition or the praise. So I have to catch myself sometimes and say, dang, when he just brought me this bouquet of flowers, or dang, when he just wrote me this love letter, or dang, when he just bought me my favorite food, do I have to post everything for online approval? Or is this rooted in my own need to perform and show the world that I got a good man? You don't need to prove to the world that you got a good man. If that man is being good to you, that's between you and him. But because so many of us feel like we need to perform love, perform discipline, perform good life or luxury, we need to perform everything, so much so that we miss out on the real life lived moments where somebody is actually being good to us. You will fumble a man that does intentional things for you because it does not look like the performative version. Bouquets of flowers from regular florists are still very intentional and meaningful. Don't fumble a good man because he does not perform for social media, because he does not live up to the aesthetic. If he loves you and he takes care of you and he does things for you, it does not matter if your social media followers like it or not. It does not matter if you get a lot of praise or comments for it. What matters is how it made you feel. And sometimes you don't like what he did for you because you are still busy trying to prove to other people all that he's done for you. But you feel like what he's done for you doesn't measure up to the aesthetic. You see what I'm saying? This is why you need to get offline and touch some grass.